Alright, well, recently been hearing a roar in the back somewhere. I was hoping it wasn't the rear end because it does have a little slack in it. But it turns out that I probably have a wheel bearing. So I've got the wheel up and you can see that, probably even hear that there's some slack in there. So that is definitely a bad wheel bearing. So. Alright, well I got the bearing out, the bearing hub, and it's definitely bad. It doesn't want to turn at all, so I definitely need to get a new one, so I'll probably wind up getting a better one as opposed to a cheap one due to the experience that I've had with cheap parts. So just what I learned is just you need a 18mm socket to get the brake caliper off, and I just set it down right there, and 36mm socket for the spindle nut, and some form of cheater bar, which I use just to launch the PVC pipe to pop it loose. So reassembly is about the same thing. You just get yourself a long this 55mm Torx long extension to get on the back side of this big knuckle here, and so that's pretty much it. It's pretty easy. Just same thing, new one, just stick it back on there, torque it down, and you're good to go. When you're waiting on parts, you can always clean. Alright, so I got the bearing in, so I went ahead and ordered the good one. So let's get everything cleaned up and polished. So I took some, to clean all this aluminum up, I took some turtle wax chrome polish and a wire pad, stainless steel pad, and just kind of scrubbed it down and wiped it off, and it cleaned it up pretty good. So let's get the bearing on. Well, it's all back together and runs real smooth, so no noise. Also, this is what I scraped out of the vents in the brake disc after sitting. There's all kinds of, it's like dirt dauber nest and other bugs nested up in there. So all good for now. Later.